at a university in Florida, allegedly carried out by the son of a local deputy sheriff with her old service weapon. Police in the southeastern U.S. said Thursday 5 people were wounded when the gunman, identified as Phoenix Ickner, rampaged through Florida State University, shooting at students before he was shot by local law enforcement. A sixth person was hurt trying to run away from the shooting. Chief Lawrence Revell of the Tallahassee Police Department said in a statement, the campus was locked down as gunfire erupted, with students ordered to shelter in place as first respondents swarmed the site moments after the lunchtime shootings. Ickner, 20, has been hospitalized with serious but non-life-threatening injuries, Revell added. Leon County Sheriff Walt McNeil told reporters Ickner was a student at the university and the son of an exceptional 18-year member of his staff. Unfortunately, her son had access to one of her weapons, and that was one of the weapons that was found at the scene. He added that the suspect was part of sheriff's office training programs, meaning it's not a surprise to us that he had access to weapons. Bystander footage aired by CNN appeared to show a young man walking on the lawn and shooting at people who were trying to get away. Witnesses spoke of chaos as people began running through the sprawling campus as shots rang out near the student union. Everyone just started running out of the student union. A witness named Wayne told local news station WCTV, mass shootings are common in the United States, where a constitutional right to bear arms trumps demands for stricter rules. That is despite widespread public support for tighter control on firearms, including restricting the sale of high-capacity clips and limiting the availability of automatic weapons of war. President Donald Trump called the shooting a shame, a horrible thing, but insisted that Americans should retain unfettered access to guns. I'm a big advocate of the Second Amendment. I have been from the beginning. I protected it, he said, referring to the part of the U.S. Constitution gun advocates say protects firearm ownership. These things are terrible, but the gun doesn't do the shooting. The people do. A tally by the non-profit Gun Violence Archive shows there have been at least 81 mass shootings, which it defines as 4 or more people shot in the United States so far. Gentlemen, a gun does not shoot itself. People do. Let's compare that with before I go into the story proper, let's compare that with the rule that says everyone is entitled to a licensed gun.
First of all, I don't think it's everyone. I don't think everyone should. First of all, to start with, I don't think everyone should be entitled to a licensed gun, because if I have a gun now, okay, God help us. Okay, but first, I don't think everyone should be entitled to a licensed gun.
Okay.
I believe there should be measures or people who have access to this. I don't think it's everybody.
When you say everybody, I don't know the categories of people in the area.
Gentlemen, guns don't shoot themselves. People do.
Everyone, what kind of people? I think not
everybody should be entitled.
You said everybody. For me, you are including children.
Children, yeah.
Now let's go to the story proper. This boy, the person in the persona in the literature, the persona in perspective, took his mother's gun and was shooting around.
Maybe he was in an experiment.
One is
So it's an experiment. He took his mother's gun.
Okay.
yeah.
Please, back to what we're saying. I know you want to go to the story proper, but please let me see my mind.
See, I
Not
might
everybody is
entitled.
should be entitled to a gun, because not everybody is mature
enough. Even adults, not every
yes.
every adult is
Not all
matured
adults are
enough
matured.
to handle a
So
gun.
yes, what's it? For you to get a gun, I think you should have a license.
Yes, this is their license. Anybody
Yes,
can walk
you
into
should
a place and get the license and get the gun
Exactly.
for self-protection.
Self-protection.
If it's self, because first, if for instance now somebody kill another person, right, and then they can say what happened, say I was defending myself because this person not alive to tell the
Testify,
story
yeah.
of what really happened. So I think that is also a medium of giving out guns to people that can kill anybody. Yes, because you are giving the license to everybody. Okay, can shoot anybody you want to shoot, and they come up with a story of saying I was defending myself.
Exactly.
I think, yeah, I was defending. I'm protecting myself because that is a medium. There should be procedures to getting. It's not just being licensed. There should be procedures. There should be.
This
systems to getting guns.
Then what's your idea of protecting your oneself? Somebody comes to you with a gun and says, "Give me your phone."
I'll shoot you.
I'll shoot you if you don't give me your phone.
I mean, I will shoot you if I have a gun.
So at that point, you won't say that you acted irrational.
No, I didn't. Because at that point,
I'm also protecting
being
myself too.
harassed.
So you're indirectly supporting the law, the rule that says everybody is entitled to a gun.
No, I am not supporting that.
I'm not
But that-
saying
but
it's
what
like
your-
that no, but everybody should not get a gun. Everybody.
Now,
Because everybody has to do it a lot for me.
mm-hmm.
Everybody has to do it a lot. Even a child should have a gun. If you say everybody.
If you say everybody.
Because a child is also.
A human being.
And you know the character in perspective here is a police officer's son, not just any, but the police officer's son. So he must have seen, he or she must have seen his mom use gun, and probably
That's why
that.
I first said an experiment.
Yeah, maybe wanted to try what is what I've been trying.
So before we leave the story, do you think teenagers or most in the context we're looking at are under something must have triggered that the child the child is in school
Yeah.
and he's a teen, but the child must have known that this guns kill.
Sure, yeah.
So before he opens fire, what do you think would be? Just imagine the mind of the shooter.
I think the story is deeper. I don't know how.
Then yeah, I think I think it's deeper than what we think.
I don't know the atmosphere there. I can only tell you about
Nigeria.
situation.
Okay.
University investing. Like the sun is too hot. That can make you open fire.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yes, I believe it can be propelled by too many things. But then not just that. There's something very important in the story we should note. See, mass shooting has become something regular.
Yeah.
Has become, so I think, I strongly believe they should deeply look into this and manage it very well, or bring it down totally. Mass shooting becoming
All right.
And then secondly, I also wanted something from the part of his mother. I don't think it's too vital to bring that kind of weapon in front of your children. I don't think there is a big need for it. And
Okay.
then showing them how to operate it, because for that boy to know how to operate a gun,
Because I've seen his
would
mom.
have seen his mom, or would have seen his mom trying to do something. So I think there should not really be a need for showing these things if that child is not well trained.
Okay.